Okay, so we see this all the time. People come back to clinic and I say, are you taking your Tums? They go, no, I'm taking calcium chews or calcium carbonate or calcium this, or I'm taking Caltrate, which I saw advertised on the TV or something like that. And I say, but that's not what I told you to do. And they go, well, so why do I say Tums? Okay, so first of all, why take extra calcium? Well, the answer is because calcium is absorbed in the upper gut. And the whole United States, everybody's osteoporotic. It's a very common problem. And we know supplemental calcium helps a little. Not tremendous, but it helps a little. Now, it turns out that when you have a bypass, your ability to absorb calcium is decreased. So we want to give you some supplemental calcium. And a good choice is the Caltrates and all those chemicals, because the calcium is better absorbed than Tums, which is calcium carbonate. So a lot of people like to recommend to my patients and to other people who are not my patients that they take non-Tums type calcium, but I don't. Okay, let me see if I can explain why. Because of two other complications you can get from our surgery. One is you can get an ulcer. Okay, Caltrate, chewable, children's things are not antacids. They don't help us protect you from an ulcer, which Tums do. Ulcers are our biggest problem. We don't want you to take Caltrate tablets or chewables or kids unless you want to, but we think that you are ignoring my advice if you do that. You're a bad patient. Also, maybe more importantly, another risk of bypass surgery is calcium oxalate kidney stones. Has anybody had kidney stones? I have. You don't want kidney stones. They really hurt. Ask someone who's had them. Because of the absorption of oxalate from the gut, you can get calcium oxalate stones in your kidneys after the MGB and after all bypasses. Okay, you don't want that. Calcium plus oxalate in the urine forms a stone. Bad. Why don't we take the oxalate and stick it with calcium while it's still in the gut and prevent it from being absorbed? Good. That is better done by the Tums and the calcium that stays in the gut. So calcium carbonate is less likely to be absorbed. More of the calcium will stay in the gut, which tend to bind the oxalate, which will help protect you from kidney stones. So, what should you do after the MGB? Follow my advice, take Tums. If you want to ignore what I say, call somebody with kidney stones and ask how they're doing.
Okay.
Fish oil. Continue to take it.
Fish oil is one